So, Arushi, how was your experience with Launchpad IAS?
Sir, I think it has been like this was the first place I came to when I started my preparation for UPSC, and it has been, I think, truly phenomenal and transformational. Because I think I didn't have an anchor back then, so the first starting anchor that I had into the world of what the exam looks like was from here,
Alright.
and getting so much, I think, personal attention. Right from like just not just oriented to studies but also the in general motivational and moral support that you need to have from teachers. I think that is something that makes Launchpad different, which I've not seen people getting it outside of a lot of places. And that is the thing, I think, that balancing studies and balancing what the official thing says for a coaching to do with adding your personal touch has been, I think, something that you're doing
That
really
is
well.
very nice. We are very proud today that you have put in so much of hard work, little direction from our side. So, कितने साल लगे preparation में in total?
I think formal preparation, why I started in 2020 with you, but that was not the time that I was preparing like full time because I was in college.
Right.
And 3 years of graduation in Delhi University means there's a lot of work. So I was like doing like 2-3 hours of study every day, keeping in touch with what are the current happenings, being aware, and just going through basic books every day to just keep myself into the zone. But the official preparation, I think, for this attempt was after 2023.
Okay.
So that one whole year I dedicated properly to just studying for UPSC.
And in 30, 40 seconds or even in a minute, if we are supposed to tell somebody who is your age when you started your
Yes, sir.
preparation, somebody who's in school or college and they are planning, they're dreaming, what should they do now? How should they plan the next 3, 4, 5 years till their exam?
I think, sir, number one is like because being at that age, like 18, 20, is like 18 years, I think, who are shifting to college. It's like
Right.
very young age. Just be clear that you need to do it. There should not be any pressure from someone that you're coming into this area and then just, not interested in this per se, but just because of the pressure you're doing. But once you've chosen it, then I think along with college, like do not neglect your college studies, be good in your graduation also, that time is not going to come back. But with that, just be a bit consistent as to what are the basic requirements of the exam. So like reading newspapers, a lot of people skip reading newspapers.
Exactly.
At that time, but I think the basic foundation of your I think in general perspective building and analyzing capabilities are shaped by reading newspapers and little bit basic books like NCRTs and very basic books that UPSC requires that you can read from there.
Right. And revision and
Yes.
constant revision that
Yes,
you have
yes,
told.
yes.
Last thing, which is a very big problem, that is of motivation.
Yes.
Like you told a very beautiful concept of extrinsic and
And intrinsic
motivation. I would like you to share that once again. That what is that actually that keeps a genuine aspirant motivated for a very long period of time?
Yes, sir. So, like in psychology, only we study this concept. There's this extrinsic motivation, which is external motivation. So, motivation which you derive from power, money, or whatever fame this exam might give you. All these things are very external to the exam. If this is your motivation, then it's not a long term motivation. Then every third day, you'll have that fear of missing out, drop in levels of motivation. But if you are like internally motivated to you have your goals set to serve the society, the real integrity of that service is rooted within your values. I think even if every single day, like I also used to feel very demotivated every third day,
Right.
Used to cry sitting on my table, but still within yourself I think that one spark of hope will always be alive that you can do it. And I think that actually makes you work consistently every day.
That's great. Any other question, Avinash sir?
Just I wanted you to tell students, okay, an average student can crack this exam, or you were very much intelligent that you were able to crack.
Very nice.
I think, sir, average and intelligence also is like a very spectrum concept. So I do not believe in these concepts. I think anyone who dreams to do it can do it. I know there's this luck factor involved, but that is something I think out that is also an external thing now. You need to dream big, and then you need to believe that you're putting in the hours, you're putting in the hard work that's required, and then anyone actually can be better than me.
Right. Thank you so much, Arushi. And we really wish that what we are trying to do inspire a lot of youngsters who genuinely feel that it is not about power, it is about
Yes.
service. As the IAS, the S in every
Is
service
service,
says,
yes,
it is
sir.
service. And hopefully, more youngsters will get inspired to serve and they will stay motivated. They will use your insights to crack their exam. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.